Hello there and welcome to the demo for Yeti eBook AI. So the first thing you do once you've logged in and registered for Yeti eBook AI is you go here to New eBook and click on New eBook. This will take you to the eBook creation and editing dashboard. So you have to put in here, you please enter some information about what you want to create, click next. So give it a project name. So I'm going to call this How to Create Your First ebook using AI. I'm just going to call it that. So that's a project name for your own benefit, but we'll also just copy this. We'll call that the book topic as well. And then this is all about AI. So I'm going to click on here and we'll give this a new talk, AI automation. It's just this is a category for your ebook, so you can categorize your ebooks and then search for them later on and manage ebooks. So we're going to add the category AI automation. We're going to create just 3 chapters for this demo, but you can cut up to 20 chapters in here, and we'll make each chapter 2,000 words. And then we're going to keep the language as English, but you've got a choice of many languages here. So it's how to create your first ebook using AI, and the target audience is ebook writers. And you've got a writing tone, you've got informative, encouraging, enthusiastic, conversational. So let's go for conversational on this one. Now you can actually use another 2 credits if you want to polish the content after generation. What that does, it runs an extra AI pass in each chapter to improve flow and remove excluded references. And now we'll talk about excluded references in here, avoid mentioning. If you don't want to mention something in here, you can say like competitor names or politics, health claims, pricing guarantees, or other topics that you don't want mentioned in your ebook. You can put that in there. So that excludes them from the ebook and the generation of the ebook. But we'll just leave it as it is for this demo. Click on next. It'll then go into AI and it'll come up with some book ideas for you. So unlocking ebook magic, your AI-driven guide to crafting a bestseller. From idea to ebook, let AI be your writing buddy. Let's do that once. Click on next. You can see there are other ones there. There's a choice of about 10 you could go for. It then comes up with this part here, which is actually creating the chapters. And it's giving you suggestions for the 3 chapters. You wanted the 3 books here. If you wanted more chapters, it would give you suggestions for there. You can go in here and edit it if you want. As it says here, chapter 1, sparking your creativity. This chapter will explore techniques to harness the creativity and develop compelling ideas. So we're just going to click on next for this demo. And you can also regenerate if you wanted to regenerate these titles, but let's just carry on with what the default is. So it's going into AI to generate chapter 1. It will then generate chapter 2 and chapter 3. Now, if it's going to take too long for this demo, I'll speed up this part of the video. So there you go, it's on now to chapter 3. So if we just wait a couple of seconds or so and it should have been finished. It's at 95%, shouldn't be long now, and it'll take us to the next screen, which allows us to create the covers for our ebook. And also edit the ebook if we want to. So down at the bottom down here, this is where we add in all the details for the ebook before we create the covers. And down the bottom here is your actual ebook that's been created. As you can see, it's 6,165 words. So it's over 2,000 words for each of the chapters. As you can see in there, there's quite a lot of words in there. So I'm not going to read it all out to you, I'll be here for ages, but you can see that there. This is a rich text editor. You can get in here, you can add images, you can add in hyperlinks, you can change the colour of the text, and you can change the type of text, and you can also copy parts of the text. And if you want to copy it elsewhere, or if you want to copy the whole thing, you can come here, copy editor into whatever editor you want to use. But this one, it can be edited inside this one. You've also got the choice to export it as a doc file, a text file, a PDF file, or this styled PDF file that we're going to show you how to do now. So at the top in here, you've got your project name, which you've already entered in here, but you've now got PDF header and PDF footer. So in the header, I'm going to just put in here my website, which is Yeti.com, and in the footer I'm just going to put the name of the how to create your first ebook using AI, which is the name of the actual book. So I'll put that into the footer, and then you can go back here, and as I say, there's that refinement part. You can if you've read through this down below and you don't like it, you can refine it and polish it further by clicking on here, and it'll use another 2 credits. You can see how many credits you've got up at the top here, tells you the credits you've got left. Obviously, I'm this admin in here, I've got lots of credits, but you do get 50 credits when you first purchase here, and then you can buy new credits as you go on and create new ebooks. So this part here, styled export subtitles, you can put a subtitle. This is about how to create. So I'm just going to do a subtitle. Use AI to your advantage as a sort of styled subtitle for the book. Now we've got various export type themes: ocean blue guide, orange action playbook, forest workbook, purple. So that's really different colours and different types of reports. There's a minimal black and white, there's a neon slate modern, there's a soft gradient pro, there's a bold chapter spectrum, and a minimal editorial 2026. But let's try this neon slate modern. And then this is the cover badge. This adds a badge onto the front page of your guide of what the guide's all about. So this is all about creating an ebook. So it is a guide, so we'll just leave that as guide, but you could put in there report or whatever you want to put it as the badge on your ebook. Now the cover background, you've got a choice to upload an image of your own, and you can upload your own image. You can generate an AI image using a prompt, which we'll do here, or you can let AI generate the image from the book contents if you're not too sure what to write, and it'll create an image for you. Let's just do that one. So let AI generate the image from the actual book, and then you can sort out the opacity of the image so the text looks a wee bit clearer. You can reduce the opacity or increase the opacity, but let's leave it at the default, which is 98%, and see how that looks. Now you can position your image in the center. You can go top or bottom, but let's put it in the center, and you can cover the whole sort of front of the page, or you can stretch it, or you can contain it. Let's cover it, and then let's put it in the front cover and the chapter openers. And then what we can do here, as it says, it's generate from contents. So depending on what you pick up, select here. If you upload the image, you can choose a file and upload it, and then upload it. If you choose generate image using a prompt, it allows you to put a prompt in here and then generate from prompt. But as I said, we're just going to let the AI generate the image from the actual contents of the ebook. So generate from contents, click on this, and it'll go in here and it'll generate it. Now, once it's generated, I will then go back to generate contents again in case you don't like what it's generated and you want to generate it again. But once you've got one that you like, you then just click on refresh preview and you'll be able to see it in here. So just bear with me while it does this. It generates the actual image. It uses 1 credit from your credits for every image that it creates. It does take a little while to generate these images, but just bear with it till it's finished. That's it, it's finished now, generate from content. So if we refresh the preview, we can see what it's come up with, and here's what it's come up with, which is a sort of modern neon type cover for your book. So let's use that one. And then what we can do now here, as we say, we export it. We've got the choice to export it as a doc file, which is like a Word document, a text file, which won't include any images in here, just text, a PDF file, which will include any images you add in here, or a styled PDF, which will include any of the images added in here, and also the one that's up here as the cover. So let's do the styled PDF file, and it'll download it onto your laptop or onto your computer. Here it is here. If you double click it, and here you can see associated guide from idea to ebook. Let AI be your writing buddy. It's then just put the guide in here, as I say, and it says use AI to your advantage. And then it's got each of the chapters with the sort of coloured contents in there. It's then got the Sparking Your Creativity, Chapter 1, a wee bit about the chapter. As you can see, it's well written here, and it's got the design features. It's got the and as you can see here, it's then created the full PDF ebook for you. And at the bottom, it's got in here how to create your first ebook using AI, which was what we entered in here. So as you can see, there you go. That's the ebook and how to create an ebook using the Yeti ebook AI. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next time, bye for now.